it's Vicious here, and today I'm bringing you guys another video. Today we're going to be discussing the specifics on how to actually use GPS Pro, and what are the problems that you can actually face, and how can you overcome them. So there's a lot of specific problems that people have, and one of the best ways to actually get rid of those problems is to consult me directly. And you can find me in the Discord link, and the link will be in the description below. So go check that out. So right now we're getting the failed to detect location 12. Now this is an error that's common for a lot of people. And I find one of the best ways to actually fix it is you can actually turn your phone onto airplane mode. Like you can right there, and then turn it back on, or just like close location, put it back on, or just reset your phone or something, and usually it'll be gone after a while. Yeah. Another way to actually to get rid of that is to actually move the joystick slightly, which will kind of refresh FGL Pro, and it kind of makes like it'll make it go away as it refreshes the location, because error 12 is like a phone-based thing, so it's not related to spoofing at all. It's just your phone is unable to connect to like one of the GPS, like I don't know, a satellite or something, you know. But error 11 is also easily solvable. You can do the same thing that I mentioned beforehand, and you can also just very easily just move the joystick slightly, and it should be good to go, no problems whatsoever. So are we gonna catch this guy? I mean, I don't really care if I catch this guy. Anyway, yeah. So let's get into the video. So FGL Pro. Now, okay, I'll show you guys the application. Right, FGL Pro is right there. I'm currently in Portland. I'm spoofing to Portland from Hong Kong, and what I did was I waited 2 hours, of course, just didn't touch my phone for the 2 hours, and then I played something on the PC, and then came back 2 hours later, and then boom, Portland right there. I don't know why I chose Portland, but I'm here right now, so who cares, you know? Let's screw this Pikachu. Who cares about this guy? Anyway, so we'll go back to here. So it's very simple. I mean, it's basically just a satellite map, and all you have to do is really pick where you want to go. And the thing is, there's a very specific cooldown system to Pokemon GO. So cooldown is something that is the time that you have to wait between each teleport. Your cooldown starts if you spin a gym, spin a PokéStop, catch a Pokemon, and that's it. You can do anything else that you want, and the cooldown will not get triggered. So basically, as long as you don't spin, you can teleport wherever you want, but as long as you don't spin any PokéStops, or spin any gyms, or catch any Pokemon, or interact with anything, then you can actually keep teleporting wherever you want. So you can like look at Pokemon. You can look at Pokemon and be like, oh, look a Dratini, and then go somewhere else. Oh, look a Beldum. Oh, easy peasy. Oh, look a Dragonite. Oh, a wild one. Anyway, yeah. So your cooldown will not get triggered unless you actually like interact with the game in any way. One of the exceptions is gym battling. We have this thing in our Discord, we call it speed rating, or speed, like, gymming, I don't know, speed rating. And what we would do is we would line up all the raids, so, like, we'd line up, like, 20 gyms in a row, and since you can battle the gym without actually triggering the cooldown, you can fight the gym, get the XP, get the rare candy, get the TMs, get the, star candy that you get, don't catch the boss Pokemon, teleport to the next gym, and then fight it, and keep doing that. And you will not actually get cooldown. It's insane. It's the best way to farm for XP. And if you're interested, of course, just DM me on Discord. Again, link will be in the... Wow, that was actually a fucking fail. Link will be in the description below. And I'll link you guys to the other Discord where we actually do it. That Discord also has rare Pokemon coordinates, by the way, like Wild Dragonite, like Lapras, shit like that. And yeah, good stuff. So we're gonna that's basically mechanics of FGL Pro and spoofing in general. So we're gonna go into the application. Now there's a ton of stuff on this application. We're just gonna go through it. This is the play button on the left right here, which basically activates your location and then tells the phone that you're actually at the location that you clicked at. I'm going to close this. Stop, of course, just means stop spoofing to that location. Search, of course, you got search by address, search by coordinates. Usually, most likely, you'll be using search by coordinates, because search by coordinates is where people will give you the rare Pokemon. Heart, you can actually save coordinates, so some of the coordinates I save are like places, like I used to save, I reset the app for a while. And then I used to save coordinates for like a place with like 4 gyms in like one small area, which would be easy to speed raid and stuff like that. You can type, this transport type thing is really for the route thing, which I'll explain very, very soon. This is coordinates copied, so basically wherever you are on the map, boom, click that button, coordinate copied, and you can just paste it anywhere you want. This one, map type, they have satellite, yeah, blah, blah, blah. You won't really use this one. And then this one basically clears everything that you have. So one of the things, okay, let's go to settings. So, for Pokemon Go spoofing, you want secure mocking on. No matter what, you need it on right now because everything auto-updated. And if you need to, like, uninstall it, then yeah, you need this thing. Like, no matter what, you will need it. Mocking method, it doesn't really matter what you do. Autofix, you want this off. Remember that. You want this thing off, unticked. Indirect mocking, it doesn't really matter, but I keep it off because it works for me. Joystick, this is the most important part. Joystick, you want to keep this on. And then route speed, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't really matter. I'll explain the route later. And, yeah, let's just let's actually get back into Pokemon Go. So, a lot of, like, people asking me, like, oh, I can't spin any gyms. I can't get any PokéStops once I teleport. The thing is, that's a cooldown. That's a soft ban. And soft banning, it doesn't actually affect your account in any way, except for you have to wait for a cooldown. And once that timer is done, boom, you can play again. And what you want to do, I'm actually getting so many failed to detect locations, it's really annoying. I think it's just the Wi-Fi though. My Wi-Fi is incredibly slow right now, I don't know why. Okay, so yeah, it's gone. Let's just spin this. By the way, you can, once that thing is gone and you know for a fact that your cooldown is over, you can do whatever you want. Because, like, usually before catching Pokemon, I try and spin like a Pokéstop just to make sure I'm not actually soft banned. But yeah, you know, you get the idea. There's this joystick over here. This thing is pretty important in terms of catching Pokemon. I use it to reset, of course, reset Pokemon Go, stuff like that, reset your location. And like if the Pokemon aren't showing up, you can just catch them super easily. By just moving the joystick a little bit. And you can also use this for eggs, but I wouldn't recommend it. There's like I think there's another app, but I don't actually use it because I haven't actually figured it out yet. Of course, I'll make a video on that once I do figure it out. But that is basically it. I'm trying to find an app where you can actually like let it walk somewhere, and then it will automatically walk to a location at the correct speed that you can actually open eggs. So I can mass open eggs and stuff, you know. Anyway, everything else here on the joystick is actually pretty easily figured out. Another important thing is also this thing. When you're inside a gym, you see this bar here, like the one I'm moving right now. Inside a gym, you want to keep this bar all the way down to the bottom. Like when you're fighting a gym or you're fighting a raid battle, and location actually matters, right? You know how sometimes when you're fighting a gym and then halfway through you get the error 11, and then after 10 seconds you get knocked out and you get tossed out of the gym, and then say walk closer to get to the gym. Boom, very, very simple fix. All you have to do is put this down to the smallest, so that any movement of the joystick will actually move your character very, very small amount of distance. And then you're gonna want to click, just tap the joystick, and then of course it will refresh your location and everything. And then once you come back to the you come back to the gym automatically, and you can keep battling, you can keep fighting, you can do whatever you want. And usually just before a raid, I always do this. I do this 2-3 times before a raid during the time, so I don't teleport back somewhere else that I don't want to be. And then yeah, it's never failed me. It's always worked, and I think it'll continue working. Yeah. So okay, so that's that. We're gonna try. Let's see if we can catch this Pikachu first. Ah, fuck you. Anyway, we're gonna go to route. So route is actually pretty simple. I haven't really figured out how you can actually use it efficiently because it's actually very, very complicated. So you see my blue dot in the bottom left right there. We're gonna click route, and then we're gonna click somewhere else. It's gonna give you a route, and then it says time to finish is, but you're going at 20 kilometers an hour, which is not good because you cannot be going at 20 kilometers an hour. Those eggs will not hatch. So we're gonna go walking. If I can press the thing, we're gonna go here, 4.77 kilometers per hour. If we press play, manual, and then this is the part that really screws me over. I usually click auto walk, and then okay. That's actually some very bad settings, but of course you can play around to see which one actually fits you best. Anyway, we're gonna see what we can actually do here. I remember that it just auto walks, and then you can open your egg a little bit, but of course it's never going to work completely fine. So let's just see. I'm getting a lot of fail to detect location errors, which is really unfortunate. Okay, so basically every 15 seconds it teleports you slightly closer to the end location. So I guess it kind of works for for opening eggs, but I guess you have like this will take a long time. Maybe it's just better to just walk like this. Just move the joystick and then walk. Anyway, thanks for watching the video, guys. I'll try and post like updates to how you can more efficiently spoof. Of course, the Discord links will be in the down in the description below. Subscribe if you want to see more of these update videos. Of course, I'll be doing one for all of the apps soon, not just FGL Pro, but FGL Pro is the one I find is the best for me. And I hope you can actually. Pokemon is too far away. What the fuck? Okay. Anyway, I hope you can successfully use this. Of course, if you have any questions, just come to the Discord and I'll answer as many as I possibly can. Like, just give me your specific issues. And yeah, coordinates boom right there. Like the video, guys. Share it around. Subscribe if you want to. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just trying to help you guys, right? Yeah. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.